Earlier today, when I started streaming, I forgot to not be hosting another channel, and I think I lost like 2 hours, basically. Just I don't think like it didn't literally go to waste. I think it still got archived, and I think it's still, I think on platforms where streaming or where hosting doesn't work, I think it probably still worked there. But I just like I hope I only make that mistake once. That is my goal, to not make that mistake profusely, but to only make it once. So we'll see. Um, let's let's get back to work, shall we? Oh, I don't even have oh no, I do have PyCharm open. All right. Let's let's get the script back up and running. I think we left it in a good state. Hold on. Well, yeah, I can switch back to screen cam now. Oh, let me just close this. Okay. And yeah, let's run the script. I used to run the script before I started the stream, which I think is technically a better habit. I should probably stick with that and do that as like the thing. I think it's just a little classier. Um, it'd be really classy if the script like never crashed and had like 100% uptime. But all right. So let's bump up the process priority just to a comfortable high. And yeah, so right, okay. So yeah, I was streaming earlier today, and where we left it, I believe, was to verify archery scoring. Um, because it just didn't seem right. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have run the script immediately. That's sorry, excuse me. That's the other thing that like always happens is like I when I do start the script, it's like I immediately think of a reason. Well, okay, so I'll probably have to restart the script in just a moment. But well, actually, no. You know what? I don't have to restart the script immediately. I can start to try and collect some data about archery, and and then I can restart the script as needed. So let's do some archery. So actually, I don't need to put the secret panel off screen. Um, oh yeah, and actually, why did Trusty Bard only say hark? That's another thing too. It's like archery. If we activate archery, Trusty Bard only says hark, which is a little weird. In here he says hark for each, like on screen he says hark for each round you can aim, blah blah blah. Oh, I should be paying attention to this because I'm actually supposed to be playing it. So this is clearly like right? Like that bow is way to the left. The wind is flapping a little bit to the left, so it's got to be right. I feel. I could be wrong, but yeah. So let's Okay, so I have two separate strings now that track like what Trusty Bard says in chat versus what Trusty Bard or versus like what shows on screen. I guess technically that little text that scrolls across the bottom of the screen is Trusty Bard talking. Because I don't know, the text that shows up there is always the same as what Trusty Bard says. But all right, right. So let's look at where that text is. Let's also pay attention to the results here. So I didn't completely whiff. Did I get a bullseye? It looks like I might have gotten a bullseye because it always goes the saves the best for last. So blammo, bullseye. I'm just really good at this game. Okay, so round two. That's got to be like steady or right steady maybe. I don't know. It's either steady or right steady. I'll try. Oh, the action tags are showing up in the correct order. That's good. I'll try right steady, I guess. Okay. Yeah, because it's a little offset to the left. I don't know. We'll see. Uh, right. Okay. So this has to be an init event, I think. An init event. No, not here. In init event, we have this line about for each round you can aim left, right, or steady your bow. And we only add it to the intro string. Wait, we add it to the intro string. We add it to the intro string. That's not a bullseye. That's the other thing I need to do, or one of the other things I need to do. All right, good. It looks like I got another bullseye. Cool. So like adjust. That is a bullseye. It's not a perfect bullseye, but it counts. Uh, adjust. Adjust archery. Oh, this has got to be. Ooh. Left steady, I think. We'll see. I might not get a bullseye on this one. Adjust archery. Target hit points. Target hit points. Target thwap points. I'll call them thwap points. Because hit points sounds like something different. Basically, the places where the arrows actually like hit the target. I want to reduce verticality because this game isn't like the archery mode. Like you never get to aim up and down, so it doesn't make any sense if it hits the target like up or down. It should all be like lateral. So I really want to draw it out. So like let's see, like that one hit like high up, right? I mean like it hit over and up. So I just want it to be like more like that's perfect. Like that's just over. That's just to indicate. Oh, we got another bullseye. I'm really good at this game. So yeah, I'm basically gonna like carve out like these cones, and like the wait, hits 100%? No. Sharp shot 100%. That must be backwards. I must have that backwards. I must be doing that backwards, which would explain a lot. Would that? Oh, that could explain. No, I was gonna say that could explain what we were seeing earlier, but no. When we saw what we saw earlier was that we were just straight up like missing the target. We were just like way off. But that, I mean, that is clearly a bug. All right, so we'll want to look into that. Oh, right. So then there's another event. Okay, good for stuff. So yeah, so wait, hold on. With interestring, we're saying so if Kurev supertype equals archery, we add on to the interestring. For each round, you can aim left and right and steady your bow. So why is it not piping through interestring? Is this... Oh, I know why. Because this isn't what Trusty Bard says. Oh, oops, I forgot to plug in my computer to the power source, and that's probably why performance was a little sluggish. Okay. So... Yeah, this isn't... So interestring is different here. Interestring is not what gets said here. So we need to... just want to take the same item here and then go up to the create event section, because this is, yeah, so the thing that Trusty Bard says is actually handled separately here, right? Am I right? Am I right? Interestring. What do we do with interestring here? Say q.put interestring. Yeah. So if new have type equal archery blah blah, so we'll also say interestring plus equals this thing as well. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Because it just gets said differently here. I mean, it's the same thing. It's just, oh. Also, now that I think about it, also, he doesn't say... So Trusty Bard wouldn't be saying the, yeah, Trusty Bard wouldn't be saying the action tags thing either. Like the pick up to 2 action tags, or pick up, yeah. So I guess I should be doing that too. Okay, so if what was that? I'll just copy that logic from uh, yeah. So that if curve max actions is greater than one, then this thing. So yeah, put this here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It'd be a lot simpler if I just handled like all of the intro saying down in that other section, but I don't do that for some reason. Um, I don't know why. Um, all right, so why do I? Why don't I just do it all in that one place? Like intro string. I don't know. Um, intro string. So if do now equals 2, say q. Why don't I just say it down here? Intro string equals do now index 3? Really? I could I could totally I could totally just be doing all of this here and not have to worry about it in multiple places. I have like multiple ways that I could be sending this through. I could be sending it through as do now index 3. I could be sending it through as like the current event intro text. I could be doing this a lot of different ways. I think I just want to use it as I just think I just want to do like the curve intro approach, honestly. So yeah. So let's yeah, let's not do all this stuff with like the heart. Oh, well. Oh, okay. Well, so wait, hold on. We have to do some text manipulation here to get the to get the stuff that we tweet out. But I think that's unrelated. I think we don't use like intro string for any of that. I think we use yeah, look, new ev.intro equals intro string. Huh. Okay, so whoa, what is this? Oh, this is about the ellipses. Weird. Um yeah, this is just all so weird. Why am I not just doing this like a normal way? Like what? It's like it just makes me nervous. Like why wouldn't I have done it the normal way? Is there some secret like pitfall that I've set for myself that if I try and do it like a normal way, it'll like all unravel and backfire? Or I don't know. I'm gonna try it. So for li in lines, intro string plus equals li replace blah 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 plus space character, and then so new ev event new ev so new ev dot intro equals intro string. It can be indexed from the beginning to the negative first character because the negative first character is going to have this extra space character on it. Although what if it's empty? Like what if there were no lines? What if if lines was like length 0? Then technically indexing from -1 will give a out of range exception. Uh, uh, so I guess I'll do intro string dot strip instead, because that'll also get rid of the white space character, but it won't return an error. Okay. So now, so this intro string business, we can just forget about it. We can just like all this other like SayQ, all this other stuff. We can just get rid of it. Do. Yeah. And oh my gosh, we're doing all of those things. We're doing all of those things I said. We're sending intro string through as ng message index 3, and oh wait, sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the chat. Did you come at a stressful time? This is literally me at work. Like, this is my job, so every time is going to be a little bit stressful. Like, work is stress. Like, work is strenuous. You're supposed to exert yourself, to be productive. So yes, you came at a stressful time. Hopefully intentionally, because if you're hoping to come at a time without stress, you have a very different idea about what working is. Who am I talking to, or am I just speaking out loud? Yes. The answer to that question is yes. I All right. So intro string. Yeah, I don't. I don't need to be sending this through like a million different ways. So I think I'll just get rid of this. I don't think there's any reason that we need to be sending that through in that manner, because we have the intro value of the new event that we just set up. So yeah, that's silly. Silly that I would have done it otherwise. So okay, the other thing that we need to change though is the ChatGM setting up an event, because same deal. Like, the ChatGM sets up an event, and we need to not do like the say string, like, oh no, say string is very different. Okay, no. Yeah, no. For a ChatGM, it is very different, right? Because the ChatGM already said it in chat. So, uh, oh, interesting. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I differentiate on how how these things get said. Uh, I want to. Why are we sending through this? I feel like this is a trap. The fact that I got rid of that thing, I feel like is a trap. The fact that I got rid of that term. So maybe I should undo that. Maybe I should leave this in for now. Oh, but to leave it in, I'd need to still be compiling it here. Right, because I'm not even, like, putting it together anymore. What the frick are we using this for? What are we using that ng message index 3 for? Or do now index 3? What on earth are we using do now index 3 for? We're using it as the intro string. But for what purpose? What do we use the intro string for here? We set it up in the case of do now index 2. But then we only ever say it in the case of do now index 2. Graphics messages, event status. Wait a second. Oh, yeah, right. Okay. Okay, so the real difference here, the real distinction that we want here, is not whether it's a prescripted event or a live event. The distinction we want here is whether it was an event that came from the ChatGM or from anywhere else. Because ChatGM is the one scenario wherein we don't need to repeat in chat what has been said, because the command came through chat, and that's the case what we do the other thing. So this whole wait, event time equals frame time. Okay, so we need separate we need to distinguish between those two init event types, I guess. So like, maybe I'm already doing it. We'll see. Alright, is there anything else I need to do with interest string? No, I'm pretty sure the rest of it just works fine. So do now, so interest string equals do now index 3. No, that, really? That feels wrong. Interest string equals do now index 3. Yeah, no, well, alright, I'm gonna smooth all this out. We'll be smoothing all of this out. Hey, that your fan, how's it going? Welcome. Uh, yeah, thanks for telling me that you're a fan. Thanks for, like, just being like, oh, by the way, you forgot to do the unhost commands. Yeah, that was really helpful. Thank you so much. Alright, yeah, so, right, so let's put in that distinction. If that distinction doesn't exist already, let's put that in. So, I guess, init event, wait, why is it, oh, yeah, comma, space, init event, oh, maybe you did. Well, you said I was hosting the stream for the longest time. So why did you wait the longest time to tell me? Why didn't you just tell me up front? I guess is my question. But no, I mean, was it you who finally tipped me off? Like whoever finally tipped me off, like I'm appreciative for that. It would have been a little more helpful if that information came earlier. But no, I'm sorry. I don't mean to complain. Um, okay, so when we create an event through the create event majigger, then well, how? Okay, so that your fan. You claim I was hosting that stream for the longest time. How on earth would you have that knowledge? How on earth would you have that knowledge? I'm not saying that like I expected anything of you, or that like I don't mean this as a complaint, but like there's literally zero possibility that you would have that knowledge unless you withheld that knowledge. The only way to have that knowledge is to withhold that knowledge, and that's what I don't appreciate necessarily. No, I'll say it this way. I see a distinct point for improvement there. I just see a very, very specific and great opportunity for improvement in terms of communication there. But again, I'm not complaining. All right, so it comes through as one when created through the secret panel. It comes through as one when created by the chat GM, right? That's what this is. This is the chat GM, right? Yes, this is the chat GM. So I just need to distinguish those. So like maybe the chat GM will be like 0, and then I can just say like greater than 1, or greater than 0, greater than or equal to 1. I've not had coffee in a week. That your fan. Thank you though. Thank you for your spot on advice today. Really well timed. Top notch. So let's I don't mean to sound quite so sarcastic. I was annoyed. I was really annoyed when I realized that. Okay. So right, so now we have 0 for the chat GM, 1 for the secret panel, and 2 for the show. 3 to get ready. No. So let's go to an event and change the way we're handling those things now that we can distinguish between the cases that we want to distinguish between. Okay, so now, so this intro string do now index 3 thing, no. We're gonna say instead, if do now index, what is it, index 2 is the, this value that we're using to regulate, yeah, do now index 2 equals 0, then we'll say interest, oh, do we have to, oh, interest string is a local variable. Okay, so actually that's fine, I suppose. So we'll say interest string equals do now index 3, because do now index 3 is going to be blank a lot of the time. So that's not harmful. Oh yeah, and we can blank out do now index 3 a lot of the time. Hey, Coltier, how's it going? Welcome. Uh, yes, no, the thing that changes though is this intro string hark plus equals. So yeah, we don't have to worry about this in the case of a live event. But so we'll say if do now index 2 is greater than or equal to 1, then we will say intro string hark plus cur ev intro. So yeah, so this do now 3 thing. Let's right. So here's the case where we do actually want to send it through. Here we can just send through a blank string because we don't actually need to use that for that particular purpose. We're already setting the event's intro text to be that string. Oh, yeah. Wait, hold on. Are we when we do hark, okay, we add the extra space character here, so we don't need to put in the extra space character up front. It'll get added in for us. Okay, so that's good. And then okay, so again, down here when we actually like say this outro string, event time equals frame time plus event duration. I guess that's actually still only for do now index 2 equals 2. So instead of running this check multiple times, I'm just going to put this together with this stuff up here because that's the same conditional, and there's no reason we have to postpone this because nothing here gets changed as a result of what happens in between those things. And then all right, so we have to postpone this this part of the like say q put blah blah blah, but we'll now change this to greater than or equal to 1. Okay. So now I mean that's like a minor thing, but I just don't like if I change this format and I change like this text and stuff, it's just easier to have it all in one place than to have to manage it like separately in like different places. So yeah. Okay, so let's now what was I doing? Oh, archery is broken, right? I was supposed to be verifying archery scoring. I got distracted. So let's oh, right. We saw earlier that like the counts were like inverted. So let's fix that for one thing. What was that? That was archery outcomes. Yeah, outcomes. Yeah, right. I just have this backwards basically. So I'll leave all the outcome stuff the same, but then wait, hold on. So the outcome, yeah, I just have to change this math. It's just oh no, this math is actually correct. Archery outcomes 2 plus 1 blah 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 plus 0. Okay, that's actually correct. So wait, did that work out correctly actually earlier? Dark Elves challenge you to archery competition. No, hold on, wait. No, it was the one I initiated. So hark. Oh yeah, no, that it was yeah, no, it didn't do this whole business because there was no outro text because it was made through the secret panel. It was a live event. It wasn't a prescriptive event, so that wouldn't have happened. But it actually probably would have happened correctly, if it would have happened. Because Because yeah, so like here I did correctly remember that outcome 2 corresponds to the high score. But I think I just have that inverted. Where? Uh, Wait a second. Where do we use that data? Oh, AO percentages. Right. Right, so it's AO percentages. Right, we make the swap because we format it all nicely. Wait. No, we're using index 2 here. What the heck? I was expecting this to be 0. Because that's what it did before. It said like we saw I got 3 bullseyes in a row, but then it said that I missed 100% of the shots. Or that I got 0 sharp shots, 0 perfect sharp shots. Yeah. Um Managed to GPU accelerate the chunk loading process significantly. It takes like 0.3 to 0.5 seconds to generate a chunk, which is 30 times better than the CPU implementation. Wow. That sounds incredible. Good job. um yeah, why did it come out backwards then? Why would this have come out backwards? Do am I do I have this inverted? Am I thinking of it the other way around? Um Archery outcomes. Yeah, how do we set archery outcomes? We say for archery round outcomes, so archery round outcomes, personal outcome, I think is what POC is. So if aim offset equals, yeah, no, that's totally right. 2 is the best option. 2 is the best outcome. 2 is the case where you hit the offset exactly. Why am I doing this target offset recalculation every time I go through this loop? Why is this happening inside the loop? It should be happening outside the loop. It's not like it changes. Archery offsets. No, that does not change. I'm silly sometimes. Alright, yeah, so what the heck? When aim set equals target offset, that's when we get POC equals 2. So archery round outcomes POC plus equals 1. So like 2 should get incremented up. Like when something like when a bug happens, it'd be really nice if when I go to that part of code it's broken so that I can fix it and then the bug will go away. But when the bug happens and I go to that part of code and it's not broken, it's like, well, what do I do? I could break it harder, and that I've on a rare occasion I have used that fix where you just like you find like it's like it acts broken but it looks fine, so you just break it until it acts fine. But that's like a disturbing thing to do. Um, I don't want to do that. So, um, did it give me the correct? Did it give me the correct amount of experience for the archer that I did earlier? No, it only gave me 1 experience. So despite the fact that I was getting bullseyes, it treated me as though I wasn't. It treated me as though I was getting like nothing. Which just feels so inverted. It feels like this should be literally backwards, and yet it's not. I mean, how does that even work? Because like archery round outcomes is what we send over to the graphics thread in order to display that data anyways. So like, so how does it? I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, we sort this list somewhere, right? Because yeah, AO round results. We sort it, but we don't sort it until it's down here. So we've already updated the archery outcomes before we. Dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. Yeah, so like, what do I look for to find a solution to this? Uh, I don't know. Whoa. Huh. It just changed events. Usually when it restarts an event, it restarts it using the same event, but it didn't here for some reason. Maybe it doesn't always restart it with the same event. Maybe it just isn't prevented from doing so, and so it does so occasionally. You actually multi-threaded a function to count the number of active voxels. Multi-threaded process just to increase one number. Okay. Why do you need to... Okay. Sure. Sure, why not? Sounds great. Keep up the good work. um, alright. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna terminate this event because no one's really playing the events right now anyways. So, I just want to try more archery. Create event. Hey, Fresh. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? I'm shooting things. I'm aiming to the right. And I'm gonna shoot things. And then, alright, so what is it? I mean, I don't expect anything to be different this time around, but that's never stopped things from being different. So, for all I know, it's gonna come out with like different results, and the bug is gonna be way like even more confusing and strange than we realize. But whatever. Uh, it's so freaking trollish. Everything is like in the correct order, and then like this one's just like nope, exact wrong order. Alright, so I got a bullseye. Cool. Except it's not going to count as a bullseye because, like, everything's ridiculously dumb and stupid and broken. But other than that, I don't know. Steady? Left steady? Right steady, I mean? This one's hard to tell. It might be steady. No? I don't know, we'll see. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh yeah, so I enabled that thing that hypothetically reduces stream delay. So hypothetically, stream delay should be like significantly less today, or like right now. I don't know if that's actually happening or true or what, but it could be true. I don't know. Um, You bothered me last time. Well, you didn't do a good enough job because I don't remember that. You'll need to bother me harder next time if you want me to remember. Hey, look, I got a bullseye. Or so it alleges. It would seem to indicate as though I got a bullseye, but who freaking knows? Alright, so the wind is only slightly to the left, and we're way to the right. So I'm going to try left steady. Yeah. And presumably at the end of this event, it's going to say that I missed all of my shots. It's going to, or no, I don't know, maybe I didn't get a bullseye this time. But, like, presumably at the end of this event, it's going to say something absolutely ridiculous regarding, like, you know, what I hit, what I didn't hit. I don't like the song that I'm listening to either. Today's just not going my way. Alright, well, I hit skip to the next song, so at least I got that going for me, which is nice. So let's, alright. I didn't kind of miss. I didn't completely miss, so it looks like I got another bullseye. And, like, I mean, like, I'm playing the game well, so, like, I think these are legit bullseyes. Like, I think I'm legit, like, hitting the target well. And yet, it says perfect sharp shot, 0%. Nice mark, 0%. Hits, 100%. Hits is, it sounds not bad, but it's, like, my euphemism for actually, like, terrible. Like, there's nothing good to say about the shot except that technically it hit the target. And it probably gave me one experience, right? Yep, one experience. As if I completely, like, screwed it up badly and did not get any. Like, literally, like, screw this, right? I just, like... It'd be nice if it didn't completely suck. Like, if it only partially sucked, right? Like, just, like... If it was, like, an imperfect amount of, like, garbage crap that no one cares about. But it's, like... It's, like, hitting on all the worst notes. Great. My favorite. Just what I was hoping for. Like, basically everything seems to be working except that. Like, well, at least I can say, no, that's not even true, because earlier we were seeing, like, other weird things, right? Yeah, no, earlier we were seeing, like, other anomalies. So I should continue, like, testing around to see, like, what else I can come up with, but, like, uh, you partially suck at arrays. Well, if this situation that we're running into right now with SideQuest is any indication, I will be able to help you. You perfectly suck, like completely suck, like immaculate suckage. So I don't know why you're taking so long to ask your questions, but like take your time and whenever you're ready. Sorry, I'm gonna be a little bit punchy right now because I'm not in a good mood right now. Um, I'll try not to take it out on everyone, but I'm going to say some things that sound normal to me, and then as soon as I say them, I'm gonna be like, that was actually really harsh. I probably shouldn't have said that. Um, uh, so I'll apologize in advance for that, and let's see what we can do here. AO round results. Wait, what is this times equals -1 business about? AO round result. Oh, AO round results is something dumb that we don't really care about. Uh, yeah, no, that's just for the purpose of like hitting the target and stuff. Um, or like that's just for like visual stuff. It's not actually it doesn't actually affect game data. So archery round outcomes. Those are the key. POC plus equals 1. How do we keep track of player data? For AI and player dictionary, PI actions data. If AI Index 0 is greater than last time? What the heck is last time? I don't care about that right now. Oh, we use this for like top archers, for like picking the top archer. I don't care about that though right now. Ah. Sorry, that was the facial expression of how I feel right now. I don't know. Maybe I'll just cut archery. um, it like basically works except for the fact that it's like ridiculously dumb and doesn't work. So it's only exactly backwards and wrong. Other than that, alright, I'm gonna do another archery event, and I'm gonna try not to get bullseyes. Uh, so like here, it's definitely the wrong move to go hard left, because the wind is going to the left, and we're already too far to the left. How can you practice and learn about arrays? Your college teacher made a huge jump from int double straight to difficult arrays. Yeah, the trick to learning anything is to need it. Like, if you don't need arrays, then, like, who cares? Like, screw arrays, right? But as soon as you need arrays, then it's going to be really, for one thing, it's going to make a lot of sense, like, what they do and why they do what they do. So, like, do something with arrays. Like, make a project that needs arrays, right? Because once you need them, you're gonna want to know how they work, right? So, does that make sense? Uh, all right, so I didn't get bullseye. That's good. I shouldn't have gotten bullseye. I probably shouldn't have even gotten. Yeah, I didn't get near the mark at all. I got way off. Look, this arrow's gonna go way to the left or to the right, apparently. That's weird. Should have gone to the left. But I mean, that's like a small detail. um. All right, so again, we're slightly off to the left, and the wind is to the left, so it's probably not going to be a good outcome to aim further to the left. Yeah, what the heck was up with that round results thing? Like, the whole point of this whole misses thing is that we keep track of, maybe I just have this backwards. If misses index 1, index 1. So if aim offset target minus target offset equals 1. So we increment 1. We increment the one side of. Alright, so I didn't get a bullseye. Sorry. I didn't get. Oh, I got. Yeah, whatever. Sometimes if there's not much wind and there's not much wind and the bow is like mostly on target, it's actually hard to not get an okay shot. Like, it's actually probably impossible to get like a particularly bad shot, which is kind of fun. Alright, so I definitely shouldn't aim further to the right here. You have no ideas. The best idea for a program you had was to introduce an int and returning if it was lower than 10 or bigger than 20. That has nothing to do with arrays. That's nothing to do with arrays. So while that's fine and like good, go for it. Like that doesn't solve your problem. So like if you want to go make that program, like good, but like if what you actually want to do is solve the problem that you described about how to practice and learn about arrays, then you should choose something different. So alright, let's see what we hit here. We did not get a bullseye. That's good. We probably didn't even get close. We probably were way off. No, it looks like we got kind of close again. So apparently sometimes it's really hard to miss in this game. I might want to consider that. Yeah, okay, good. So yeah, it's just completely inverted because it said perfect sharp shot 33%, nice mark 66%. So it thought that like so the nice marks, like those ones actually come out correctly because like even though the thing's inverted, those are still in the middle. But like misses and sharp shots is just completely inverted. So what oh, like what's an example of a program that uses arrays? Um what language are you working in? Um Because I guess so yeah, if you want a program that uses arrays, you'll need to work with like multiple data points or like well, what's a so okay, here's like a simple program that uses arrays. Yeah, so you're working in C languages. So like okay, make a program that does this. Um, I'm gonna show you the inputs and the outputs, and then you make a program that, given the inputs, makes these outputs. So like so this program just takes random anything. It could be numbers, it could be words. I'm gonna use words for now. So I say one, and the program says one. I say 5, and the program says 1 5. I say like elephant, and the program says 1 5 elephant. Okay, now here's the trick. I say peanut, and the program says peanut 5 elephant. I say like pants, and the program says peanut pants elephant. Let me know if you don't get it, but this is your project. Make this project. I can put this in chat if that would help. Oh no, it doesn't do line breaks in chat, so eh. Okay. Uh, there you go. Do it. Make that happen. Okay. Let me know if you have questions. I'm happy to talk you through how to put together that program. Okay. So misses, we say we missed on the one side if aim offset minus target offset is greater than 1, which is to say if aim offset is greater than target offset. So yeah, so misses on the one side are on the right side. So AO round results. I don't know, I mean, it seems like we just have it backwards. So I could just try, like... I can just try flipping these around. I don't really care to do other stuff right now. I'm just gonna flip these around. We'll see. Maybe that works. Maybe that's broken. Or, it's what I'm here for, fresh. Well, I'm here for a lot of reasons, but I'm happy to help when I can. Um, uh, okay, so... yeah, whatever. That's like a dumb thing. That's just superficial and doesn't actually change anything. Why the frick? Why the super frick? Does this stupid event... Alright, well actually let me just check something real quick. So for that last round of archery, I still only got 1 point of experience. Oh no, I got 2 points of experience. Okay, so it's literally just a completely 100% backwards. Why? Because garbage stupid, that doesn't make sense, as far as I can tell. But we can say for certain that it is basically completely 100% stupid backwards. I think. I don't know. Actually, let me test that. Let me test that out. So I'm gonna restart the script in just a second. I'm gonna take out. I'm temporarily gonna take out the values check, the part where we dampen values, because I just need to. Yeah. So if not away mode, yeah, and false. So this can never evaluate to true because and false will make it so that never evaluates to true. All right. So, I mean, should I put other like debug checking in here to? I don't know. I'll just do this for now. Alright, so this should definitely not go to the right. The shot should definitely, I should definitely not aim right. I should definitely be aiming left, if anything, because the wind is hard right and the bow is all the way to the right, so I should definitely not be aiming to the right here. Alright, so, let's, oh good, so Trusty Bard started saying the right thing now, too. That's good. Alright, so that'll play out. I'm just going to slide the graphics down to the corner. They're going to look weird for a second, but okay. And then, alright, so I'll get rid of this. Because I think by the next time I restart the script, I won't need that anymore. I don't want to forget to take that out. So what should I be looking at now? I should be looking at, I don't know. I mean, it'll become clearer once we've run this test. A little bit clearer. But I don't get... I swear it has to be like some sort of stupid inverted, there's got to be some sort of like stupid inversion that's happening somewhere. And it's just not obvious. Like, I feel like I've looked at the places where it could possibly be occurring, and it's not happening there. So, like, come on, help me out here. I'm talking to myself, or to the ether, or I don't know. So what am I doing now? I guess I'm still trying to find that where that inversion is occurring. Because it happens... The fact that it's affecting both experience and the outcome display is, like, disturbing. Because that would imply that it happens, like, really high up in the process. But, I don't know. When I did not get a bullseye. Shut up, I got a bullseye. Shut up, I got a bullseye. How the frick did I get a bullseye? That is not allowed. If I get a bullseye again, I know what the problem is. But, I know what a problem is. If I get another bullseye, I know what a problem is. It might be like keeping a memory of like previous actions after each event, after each round. Like, because I did right in the first round and I did left in the second round. So if I did right left, I think that's the same thing as doing steady actually, and steady would have been, I think, the right thing to do in that previous frame. Okay, I didn't get a bullseye. I probably didn't even get close. Yeah. This is so obnoxious. Why can't it just, like, work well instead, right? Like, wouldn't that be nice? So, yeah, still completely inverted. How much experience did I get? 2 experience. Alright, so, great. 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 Awesome. So good. So good. Not at all, like, deplorable or annoying. Archery round outcomes. Start at the top. Archery round outcomes. starts as 0, 0, 0. We calculate the player outcome based on the player's aim offset Wait, aim offset equals 2. Yeah. Right, because 2 is the center. And then, so left steady is 1, left is 0, right steady is 3, and right is 4. And then just steady is like 2. Or left, right. Oh, wait a second. Wait, are we not handling the left-right case? If action symbol plus left in player dictionary actions. Wait a second. Yeah, I don't think we're handling the left-right case appropriately. Uh, Weird? Yeah. Weird. Alright, so else if, uh, else if, oops, else if action sim, plus, right in, player dictionary index pi dots. Gosh, so many freaking bugs with this stuff. So this is the case where aim offset. Actually, I'll probably invert the order of these just for consistency. Else if because this is the case. This is another case where aim offset equals 2, and this is an else if case now. Because we already handled the left-right case here, so we only have to handle the solo right, or the right steady case here. All right. So that was dumb, but it doesn't explain basically anything of what we saw going on. So Mingu compiler, because you formatted your PC, which Notepad recommended for C language. Okay. Oh, which Notepad do I recommend? Huh. I. It's kind of, it might be overkill for you. Like when I work in C, I don't work with just Notepad. I like work with like an actual like IDE. Actually, I guess technically PyCharm is like that too. So I always work with an IDE. So like I would actually recommend like Visual Studio, because there's like Visual Studio Community Edition, which is free. At least this is what I use for C languages. I don't know. It might be overkill for what you're. Wait, what? Okay, maybe it doesn't exist anymore. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So I don't know. This might not be right for you, but this is what I would suggest. Um, and then if you want something lighter, then I don't know. I don't tend to work with lighter stuff, so unfortunately, I don't know offhand what would be like good. I mean, I've heard good things about like Sublime Text. All that's a paid version, or that's like a paid program. So yeah, I don't know. I don't have a great recommendation for you, I guess there. Um, Unfortunately. Uh, All right, so okay, so we're fixing bugs. We're not fixing the bug that like has been haunting my dreams, but we're at least fixing some things. Um, uh, oh, cool. Okay. Uh, all right, so we have our player outcome. So if aim offset equals target offset, player outcome equals 2. Is my concept here strong? Like I mean I was hitting the target. Was I hitting the target coincidentally because of like other bugs, or was I like legit actually like hitting the target? I wonder. Um if you have enough bugs, it can actually seem like things are working correctly. Like if you have bugs on top of bugs on top of bugs, like they can all break things in like slightly different ways that it seems like actually things are working. Even if ultimately that is not the case. Um, I won't assume that for starters. Target offset, aim offset. So I mean, I can also just like look at the logs and see, because all this data is like publicly available in these like event status calls. So like in the first event status, hark for each round you can aim left right blah blah blah. So in this message we should get these data points here. So 2 point blah blah blah, 0 negative blah blah blah, negative blah blah blah. Okay. Wait, -3 for the second one? That doesn't seem right. Not from my recollection. Wait, I'm gonna no, because I did left right right. Like this one is clearly right. This one's clearly left, and this one's clearly left. But I did the opposite because I was trying to miss. But I actually got a bullseye on this one. And I don't recall this as what the appearance of that target had been. And is this the wrong event status? No. That is actually the correct one. Okay, so maybe there is just something very deep down, like very fundamentally wrong. And like it was just like coincidentally working on enough occasions that it was hard to tell? I don't know. I don't know. This is one of the most annoying bugs I've handled in a while. Alright, so archery for each round you can aim left, right, and steady your bow, pick up to 2. So this one I'm gonna try and do well this time around, I guess. Left. Clearly I have to offset left. So let's see, let's cheat though. Let's look at what data we have here. So for the first round, the offset is 2. Yeah, so what the heck? These numbers are the same, aren't they? Like, I don't know, they're almost the same, because like the next ones are -3, -0.3, and I'm pretty sure that's how it was like before. Did it not like re-roll new numbers, or is it just coincidentally very similar? Those seem like almost exactly the same numbers. 0.393764027. 393764027. What the crap? It literally just used the same numbers again. So for one thing, that's garbage, stupid. And let's at least see what happens. Alright, at least I can hit the target. Okay, so the next one should be negative. So the first one was 2. And so to offset. So the first one. Yeah, so okay, so. Yeah, no, this is wrong. This is just flagrantly wrong. Because in order to be negative. So. this wouldn't be negative zero point 0.3. This would be like 2. Or no, not 2. Wait, 2? Wait. Oh, wait. Wait, what freaking scale are these on? Because that should have been like to have it offset to the right and with a strong wind to the left. That should be very centrally located. Yeah. Okay. So, how many freaking bugs do we have here? I mean, cripes. Um, Sorry. I didn't feel like working on this. I had other things I was going to work on. Oh, did I not even fire that round? Yeah, I didn't even fire that round. I just got too annoyed and distracted by how annoying everything was. Um, yeah, that's frankly that's like just I know I use the term garbage a lot, but like this is literal garbage. Like this is like on so many levels just so like repugnant in like its badness. So let's let's go where? I mean, I guess I should start at an event because we're not even choosing new values. We're just doing cur_ev.setupdata.append. How are we? How is this not? How is this not working? Well, the GPU implementation is much faster than the CPU one. You seem to have some mathematical problem somewhere causing holes to... Huh. That's harsh. I can relate. um... Alright, I'm just gonna test stuff. I don't care. Screw solutions. Solutions are for jerks. I'm just gonna see how... Again, it does the exact same stupid numbers. Because it's just so exact same stupid. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. It's acting as though this is the same event. cur_ev.setupdata.append. Are we not creating a new event here? In the case that we're initting an event, a new archery event, are we not making a new event for it? I mean, that would only explain some things, but it would definitely explain this thing. So new ev equals event. Eventually we say cur_ev equals new ev. If event valid. Oh, we don't have to do this. We don't actually use say q here anymore, so we don't have to do that. I don't like fixing things by making them stupid. I like if I'm gonna fix something, I prefer to make it like better. Um, and yet, as is so frequently the case, like there's like this obvious answer that's just like, "Hey, why don't you just make things stupid?" It's like, no, things are actually sensible the way they are right now. How about we just keep things sensible? Like maybe we could do that instead. Um, Technology is stupid though. So like technology is belligerent. It doesn't change unless people change it. So since I don't anticipate anyone else to change this, I'm guessing I just get to do something stupid here. Yay! Yay, my favorite. Yay, stupid garbage crap. Because yay. Um. So despite the fact that we're resetting Kurt with a new event, each time we're doing this archery thing, apparently that's not satisfactory, and we need to uh, also reset the the stupid like event data or stat, I don't know, whatever we call it. So where was that? That was down in an event. Um, CurtEv.setup data. Despite the fact this is a completely new event, completely unrelated to the previous event in any way whatsoever, we still get to say CurtEv.setup data equals blank, because we're idiots who have to do stupid garbage crap for no particular reason. Low. Thanks, Trusty Bard. Low. I think that was technically correct that he just says low right there, but all right, I'm gonna restart the script out of frustration and malice. No, it just needs to start working correctly, and it can. Now I was gonna say it can take as long as it wants in order to do that, but no, it has to start working correctly like now-ish. It has to just stop being so lame bad. So let's see what data we're getting through. I don't even care about participating in the event. I'm just gonna move this down here. So like that should be like this should be pretty close to centered, right? It's like off by like 0.3 or so, maybe like by 0.4. Let's see what the actual data is. Event status. Uh, 0.8. It says this offset is 0.8. So I mean centered must be I still feel like these are wrong. I still feel like these must be wrong. We'll see what the next one is. What is this scale supposed to be? It's supposed to be on a scale of negative 0.5 to 2.5. So the center would be 1.5. No, the center would be 1. Because then there'd be... Okay, so maybe that is actually correct. Like 0.8. 0.88? No. Doesn't seem right. It doesn't feel right. So this would be 1.5. Okay, I guess that's feasible. Because here we have the wind is blowing in the opposite direction. Okay. So I guess that's vaguely believable. Because like the wind would account for 0.33 of the offset of this 0.57, and then I guess apparently the bow accounts for the other 0.27 or whatever, or 0.24. It still doesn't seem right, but whatever. Let's see what the third one is. The third one should be very similar. I mean, it doesn't have to be exactly similar. It could be like a strong wind with like a offset in the other with like a position with like an aim offset in the other direction, or it could be vice versa. It could be a wind in the opposite direction with a stronger bow offset. Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait a second. Okay, wait. No, these are the wind numbers over here. So this is just the bow positional data? Okay, so maybe that part actually is correct now. All right, so now that I'm doing that ridiculous like resetting of the event status data or whatever stupid crap that I should not need to be doing, maybe that part is ironed out now. That still doesn't like that still only makes it so that the event doesn't just keep repeating itself. It doesn't really explain anything else. All right, so I'm gonna cheat stuff. I know the event's almost over anyways. Oh, the event is over. It just hasn't finished showing the animation yet. All right, so I'm gonna restart another archery. I'm gonna use math and I'm gonna just cheat, and that way we can just like we can know what the outcome is going to be. Because if we use the math to just like calculate what the values are supposed to be, then okay. So the first one is 0, a wind of 0, and a position of 1.47. So a wind of 0 is going to be it's a strong leftward wind, so it's going to be equivalent to 1 whole offset. So -1. So 1.47. So it's going to be 0.47. So to get to 1, I need an offset of right steady, because that'll bring us to 1 point. That'll bring us back to 1.47, and it will round down to 1, which I believe is the target in this case. Yay, cheating always works. All right, so I can start calculating the next one already. So the next one is going to be a soft wind, which will be a value of -0.33. And we're working with an offset of 1.84. So to get down to 1, we can only move in increments of 1, right? So 1.84 minus 0.33 is going to be 0.51. So to get there, we would need to shift left steady. Left steady, because left steady. So if we're at 1.51, left steady will bring us down to 0.51, which will round up to 1. I think 0.33, yeah, 8. Yeah. Okay. So okay. So the math is working correctly. But then in that one shot, like I swear it like didn't work correctly. So it seems like I don't know. It seems like there's like some weird case where like sometimes it doesn't, but I don't know. All right. So again, so now we have 0.4 effectively, and we have a strong wind of 1. So this is going to be 1.4. Or no, excuse me. This is going to be -0.6. So we wait, Nick. I guess. Okay. So -0.6. Oh yeah. So to get it up, we need to just go right steady, right? Because that'll bring us to. No, we need to go right. We just need to go hard right, right? Because that'll bring us up to 1.39, which will round us down to 1. Math has been working so far, so it's just I guess like I mean, on the one hand, it'll be nice. Yeah, so, okay. So the mathematical approach to cheating works great. Um, but, like, I don't know. I mean, like, I almost, like, it's almost like no solace. Oh, wait, did the script crash? Why is it still showing the action tags? Yep, script crashed. Cool. I apparently typoed action stim instead of action sim. But other than that, alright. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's spicy. It's evaluating down the left-right case. So I was right. It does have like a weird, stupid memory that it's like holding on to. Because it couldn't have gotten left-right unless, well, no, actually, I mean, in the terrible news column, it just couldn't have gotten left-right. If anything, it could have gotten right steady. Why? Oh, no, it wasn't actually evaluating down this code path. Wait, no, how could it have gotten there? Oh, wait, how long ago did it crash? Maybe it crashed a while ago. It must have crashed after the... No, it would have evaluated on this code path at the end of the second round of firing. So, frick. Alright, let's try this again. That's the nonverbal audio representation of how I feel right now. Alright, so, archery, Excelsior. So, oh yeah, numbers, let's cheat. So what are the numbers here? Point, basically zero, like point 0.01, so basically zero, and then a hard, or no, a soft right. So that's basically gonna be 0.3. So it needs to be right steady, to get to 1.3 to round down to 1. Yeah. And then so the next one is going to be 2 and a strong wind. Oh, wow. So that's going to be 3. That's going to be a full value of like 3. That's going to be 3.02. So we're going to have to go hard left in order to counteract that. And then the last one, it's going to be 0.7 plus 1. So again, it's going to be hard left. Because wait. 2 plus 1 is 3. Yeah, hard left is -2. So wait, so when it's 1.7, yeah, again we'll go -2 because that'll bring us to, oh yeah, round 2. So I said hard left here. And then the last round, 0.7 plus 1 is 1.7. Oh no, so we'll just, wait, what? 1.7 minus 1. Yeah, no, so just soft. So like, so right, it's the left steady. The next one will be left steady. I wasn't even paying attention to the outcomes. I was just assuming that I was getting bullseyes. I guess we'll find out. Yeah. So, yeah. Let's see if that worked. And then, I think I'm actually technically in the last round of shooting already. I think by the time we get to this screen, we're already technically in the last round of shooting. So I could just input, left steady now. But I'll wait. There we go. Okay. Okay. So, what am I doing with my life? Specifically this part of my life that we have here. I still haven't figured out where that inversion is happening. Although I do know, like, I don't know. I know enough to cheat the system now, so I guess maybe that'll help me cheat it for justice. Cheat it until it works normal and doesn't require cheating anymore. Um, I can just make it backwards archery, where the point of shooting is to miss the target. Because that game is implemented and working already. What? What is up with all these crashes? Action sim plus right in player. Adventure instance. Oh, action, not action, actions. Cripes. Stupid freaking typos. You knew what I was trying. You knew what I was getting at there. No. Alright, okay, shut up. Shut your stupid face. Shut your stupid face. Um. So I'll rerun the script in a second, but I'm not gonna bother running that test anymore because I don't know. There are bigger fish to fry. Like, why is this stupid stuff getting inverted? Like, what is with this stupid jerk inversion stupidness that sucks and is dumb? Archery round outcomes. If we hit the mark, POC equals 2. Okay, so like the oh, I never paid attention to whether the inverting the misses works better or worse. I also don't care right now. So AO round results are coming out correct, right? Because like this is the one that shows like on the board like what we're hitting, and like it does show bullseyes when we hit bullseyes. So like archery round outcomes are like the only correct part of this, and everything else is backwards. How does that happen? It's based on the same data. We go for I in range 3, AO round results, I 2, etc., etc. So AO round results go where? AO round results get passed through for event status. So how does event status use that data? That's ng message index 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in the event status case, what are we doing with ng message index 6? Oh no, it's the 6th item, so it'd be index 5. So index 0, index I for range. Oh wait, this is not the right stage. Like that's the right data point maybe, but it's not the right stage. No, this is for yeah, so for the G event on wait. Yeah, no, this would be for wait. It's not for G event on equals 1, it's for G event on equals 2. But we're not referencing. Oh, ng message greater than 4. Yeah, here we go. So right, ng message index 5. Archery HT result index I. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, this list gets resorted. So like Alright, so I guess it doesn't completely matter how we use it down here because this list is in a completely different order by the time it gets down here anyways, so let's go back up to where we're sending that through. Yeah, right, so we sort it here. So how do we put it together? I mean, I guess we just put it together. Archery round outcomes. Archery hit lists. Index I. RPAWS index 0, rpos, index 1. So how do we put together archery hit lists? Is it that archery hit list is backwards? And that, no. Yes, it totally is. Because these are bullseyes at index 0. It has index 0s as bullseyes. But if I fix this, then it will... If I fix this, then... If I fix this, then this will... Then everything will be broken. Then literally everything will be broken. But... Whatever. It's a start. Once everything is broken equally, then, I don't know. I don't know, man. Oh, cripes. Okay, so now everything's broken equally. Everything's all screwed up real good, and it's all the same sort of screwed up. Cool. Great. So, do I just have like the polarity inverted somewhere? Like, is it that the polarity was inverted, so my bullseyes actually were misses, and it only seemed like they were bullseyes because every time I missed, I instead got a bullseye, and every time I got a bullseye, I instead missed? Like, I guess we should go look at the math where we run the POC comparisons, the player outcome comparisons, because aim offset versus target offset. So like target offset, this is what we calculate for the round. It's archery offset do now index 2. Wait, what? Archery offsets? Yeah, because archery offsets, we do the math there to come up with what these values are. Like, right, we set these based on, so like archery offsets index I equals setup data index 0 index I, so this value here, plus this value here, times 2 divided by 3. And that's the math that I was doing in order to cheat. So it was at least seeming consistent. Although before we were seeing like weird flukes that kept popping up that seemed to like contravene whether that math was actually working correctly. Right. Oh yeah, I said I was going to restart the script. Is it safe to restart? Well, it should be completely backwards right now if I restarted it right now. So anyways, target offset was calculated the way that we calculate those things. So is aim offset calculated correctly? Aim offset equals 2. Oh, wait a second. Maybe this is backwards. Maybe this is backwards. Maybe I'm thinking about this backwards. Like aim offset, we're not checking if aim offset equals target offset. Wait, no, those aren't on the same scale. Wait a second. Yeah, no, this is on a scale from like 0 to 4. Whereas this is on a scale from... Not that. Right? Wait, is it? 0 to 4? I don't think that's the same scale, is it? 0 to 4. Is that? Maybe. No, maybe. Yeah, right. Because what if this was a... No. no? Hold on. So what if the wind was like full on, like 4? Or, no, that's not a real value. 3. Full on 3. So full on 3 means like +1 from the center, +1 off the center. Wait, hold on, let's see. So 3 times 2 divided by 3 is 2. Uh, 3 times 2 divided by 3 is 2. And then, so let's say the other value is also the extreme, so like 2.5. So 2.5 plus 2. Yeah, okay. 2.5 plus 2, that rounds down to 4. Or, yeah, because it's not 2.5, it's actually 2.49 is like the maximum, so 2.49 plus 2 rounds down to 4. Okay, so this is on scale from 0 to 4. Because then in the other extreme, it would be 0 times 2 divided by 3 is 0. Plus negative 0.49999. Which, no, it'd be negative 0.5, actually. Yeah, it'd be negative 0.5. Which is negative 0.5, which rounds to 0. Okay, so it is on a scale from 0 to... And right... Yeah, right... Hard right is 4. Hard left is 0. Steady is 2. Left right is 2. So no, that does check out. Hard left. Oh, wait a second. No, wait, this is inverted, right? This is inverted because you don't want to match the offsets. You want the offsets to be counter to each other. Right? So like if the wind is pushing hard left, you want to be pushing hard right. Right? So yeah. Okay. Let's try that. So this is 0 and 1. This is 4 and 3. And that's still 2. Okay, let's see what this does. Hopefully it just fixes everything. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be great? And cheery. And splendid. Okay, so archery, more archery. Archery forever. Not really. Just for now. Okay, I'm just gonna cheat. Yeah, I'm just gonna cheat. I was gonna say I'm just gonna eyeball it, but no, I'm just gonna cheat. So wow, the wins are 0 all the time. So 1.94 minus 1 is 0.94. So we just have to go steady here. You want to go steady? Sorry. I'm tired. I'm so tired. No, I'm just done with this, and my brain is a little melty, I think. So this is just gonna work fine. This is gonna work fine. I don't need to test it anymore. We can just oops, wrong computer. I'm gonna just open up the task manager and bump up the process priority, and then just move on to the next thing, because this is just gonna work fine. I'm gonna get a bullseye, and it's gonna give me the correct amount of experience, and it's gonna give the correct attribution of credit at the end of the event. All right, so the next one is 2.1 minus 1, so 1.1. So again, just steady. Oh, you know what's funny is these all three are going to be steady because the winds are, because like the offsets are strongly in one direction all the way through, and the bow is always in the far other offset. So yay. All right, so that's cool. I mean, I could put in some like error checking so that doesn't like happen. Just because it's like, I don't know, it's a little weird if it's literally the same command like all 3 times. I mean, it's just random. So I guess like if I try and like take out a possible outcome, it actually just becomes less random. So like, it's not like this is going to be happening all the time. And when it does show up, like it'll be a little unexpected. So because it won't happen very often. I mean, it could come out that steady is the correct answer, you know, 3 times in a row. Not so uncommonly, but so the script hasn't crashed yet or anything. That was the old thing that it used to do. It just used to keep crashing by this point, but now it seems to be doing okay. Um, yeah, so there, even if there's not variation in the short term, there will at least be variation in the long term. So there's that. Um, so what is next? Because I'm pretty sure this is done. Verify archery scoring. Verify and fix archery scoring. Oh yeah, adjust archery thwap points. Because clean up action status stars art. I think that looked okay. I haven't noticed anything weird about it. Memory profile. I mean, I've been restarting the script a bunch, so it probably is not doing anything untoward. But yeah, I should keep an eye out for that. Continue to keep an eye out for that. And that stupid teleporting thing, like, I guess. I will. I will get rid of the second half of the whatever because like it's not pertinent really. Um, what is up with those freaking demi teleports? What on earth could possibly be up with those freaking demi teleports? Maybe it's no. I got nothing. Why do they happen so infrequently? Why can't I make them happen? Yay! Perfect sharp shot, 100%. And it gave me experience and stuff too. Yay! It gave me experience and everything. Yay! Alright, so that's good. That's like one of the least bad things that could have happened just then. Okay, so just archery target thwap points. Thwap points. So this is not that hard. Basically what we do here is, like what we did last time is, we just, file open, we opened up the art for, the, targets. We slid the center point. What is the center point? What is the archery archery no, it's not these. It's not these. It's not that. It's not that. Yeah, here we go. Archery center. So it's center height. Okay, so it's 144.73. Now, is that an inverted height or is that in the normal actual height? It's probably the inverted height, or maybe both. 73, 144.73. So let's see where that is. 144.73. What? Archery center height is 73. Really? Really? Seems weird. Maybe that's like what's wrong with the art. No. 73 is like much higher. There's like one of like the non-bullseyes looks like it's really close to being a bullseye. Um, I don't know what's up with that. Alright, yeah, so how am I using this center height value? Center height minus AO round results. Minus round results. So we do like 73, for example, minus 38. Oh, okay. So yeah, it is, it's the height from the top of the screen? That doesn't sound right. Really? That doesn't sound right. Uh, just because, like, the top of the screen, like the top of the image, 73 points from the top of the image only brings us down to, like, here. And the screen, like, goes way higher than the image. Wait, actually, how tall is this image? This image is 180. How tall is the tableau? I think 180. I think the tableau is a height of 180. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. So, what's your center height? Okay, so how do we use the AO round results then? We must use those in like a strange way. Oh, yeah, those are the ones that we pass through. Uh, so how do we use them on the other side? Do we do more math on the other side? Because that seems superfluous, if it's the case. Oh no, this is for yeah, this is for these individual. So archery ng message, put text, ng message index 5. No, this is okay. So yeah, so okay, we do more math on this side, which is silly. I don't know why we don't just do the math up front. Okay, it's actually the height of the frame. What is this archery HT thwap business? I don't get why we don't just do this math like up front. Because I mean, like, it's not that much math, but like I try and, to the extent that I can, I try and take all of the math off of the graphics thread, and I just don't see a reason for it here. Archery HT hit position. Oh, this is the height of the this is the height of the art piece itself, like the art asset itself. So, oh, and that's yeah, this is oh yeah. I was looking at HT here and thinking height, but actually in this case that HT actually refers to the hit, not the height. Naming conventions. I suck at them. All right, so TB, no, it's start. Yeah, so the height value is actually just this value here. So it's not that much math, but it's okay, so TB start height enter. I guess that's fine, and I don't care. Um, yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna change anything about that right now because I don't feel like that. I don't feel like doing that right now at all. So we just take the value and we add in TB start height inner. So that seems weird. Oh no, you know what it is? Probably is that we so the thwaps start like some number of pixels down. Like the center of like the thwap is like is not at the top of the image. So that's probably what accounts for that additional offset. So like the center of the thwap is actually like yeah, like 21 pixels down. So like it's like 73, but it's like it's actually like 73 plus 21, or like 20-ish, 21-ish, 21-ish. Okay, so interesting. Um, so where would that put us actually in terms of the center? Because that might be why I might have accidentally forgotten to account for that, and that might be part of why things are like kind of off a little bit. So 73 plus 21 is going to be 94. So it might be thinking that like this is like the center, and that would actually make a lot of sense. So I actually want the center to be more like here. So it would actually be more like 89. So we should just subtract a whole 5 off of that height value. And then we can do our whatever's. So what was it? It was archery. I forget. It was somewhere around here. Yeah, archery center height. So 73 subtracting 5 off would be 68. And then I mean that's a weird way to keep track of that data, but whatever. So wait, so what was it? It was 68 plus 21, so 80, 89. Is that where I said I wanted it to be? Yeah, 89, 89 is 68 plus 21, yeah. Oh yeah, right. So there's the so what I'm gonna do with that is so it was 144, 144.89, right? Is that centered? I might move it 1 pixel over to the side, just because when I redrew it, I think 143 is actually a better. Oh wait, but the side of the image is not the direct center. So actually, hold on, let's look at that too. Because like the center is like over here. It's like for 270 so for an image that's width of 272, like the center of this arrow hitting the target is actually closer to like 6 pixels in. So it should actually be like should actually if anything be like so if I want it to look at like it's at like 144, it should actually it should actually be at like 150. So let's try 150 as the center. Uh, oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention to chat. You're trying to work with Visual Studio. You just saved a small program to try, but it creates a config.exe file and you don't know how to run. Don't like try and run it. I think I have Visual Studio installed. Yeah. Don't try and like run a config file or anything. Like don't actually try and build it. Like it's like file. If you need to well, you know, it's funny. I haven't actually done this through Visual Studio in a while, so I'm pretty sure the way it goes though is that like, yeah, I actually don't even have any here. Like when you have a project open, there should be like a folder. There should be an option like a run menu. There should be a run like menu. It might not be called run, but like there should be a menu up here that like lets you run your project, right? And it's good like once you're done with a project to like compile it and like package it and like you know make an exe that you can like run from other places. But while you're working on the project, it might be called build or something. But like don't even I'd say like don't even bother like going outside of Visual Studio, because you can like get it up and running entirely within Visual Studio. And like yeah, so if it creates like weirdo files, like I'd say don't even worry about that yet. Like wait until like if when you get to a project and the goal is to actually like make and like package and build the project and like ship it out and like you know do all that other stuff. You have a run menu. Okay, yeah, I'd say go with that. And then yeah, like shipping and like packaging and all that stuff is like you know something that you'll have to deal with at some point for some projects. But unless the project mandates it, like I'd say don't worry about it. I mean, do whatever your teacher wants, but like just for your own learning experience, that's basically unrelated. Okay, so 150 and 68. Oh, but that doesn't. Hold on. No, I don't care about those values. The values I care about are the. So actually, I'm going to do this a different way. I'm going to say plus 6. So wait, plus 6? Yeah, plus 6. So 144 plus 6, and I'm going to call this minus 21. So what was it? It was like 90.